All right, if you can hear the sound of my voice, clap one time. If you can hear the sound of my voice, clap two times. Ladies, gentlemen, all genders in between, non-gender binary, if you're feeling good, say yeah. Yeah. So this is for the days when poetry becomes reconstructive surgery for the gaping spirit, when prayers go where hands can't, when my black may be the color of reason and my name could snap a trigger for all of the loved ones who did not come home. For all of the times I had to learn how to offer myself back to myself. See, there will be many of these days when you would feel beaten down by the weight of your own galaxy, like a shooting star emptying itself into the sky, but can't nobody tell you how to defy. Can't nobody tell you how to be fly. Can't nobody try to clip your wings when you've never needed them to leave gravity behind. So this world's favorite song will try to dance your flesh into an illusion. But your skin is made of dreams that turn into psalms, that turn into a laughter, that turn into a song. So sing, for any time they try to silence your thunderous cry, and if they throw you shade, you peel back your name and show them how it is a sunrise. It is a reason to wake up every morning. You are a reason to wake up every morning. You are a reason to wake up every morning. So I offer you this language in remembrance of you, with the breath of a survivor and the miracle of a smile. Know that when these days come, your story would have just begun. And so my story begins in Yaoundé, Cameroon, which is where I was originally born and raised, right? And I remember being so enamored with the way that a lot of our elders and a lot of our oral traditionalists would speak and tell so many stories about our land, about our home, about the places that we come from, about our culture, and how so much of that taught me about language being a tool not just for communication, but also a vehicle for culture. I remember how they would say that a lot of our elders and a lot of our ancestors, when they would try to orient themselves throughout the land, they would do it by remembering the songs that they had written about the land. Very detailed, full of imagery about all of the landscapes and all of the places that they had been, and that is how they would remember how to get themselves home, by remembering these songs. And when I think about all of the languages of the homes that we've made for ourselves, I further then think about what will happen when our homes start to lose those languages. What will happen when our homes start to lose those identities, start to lose the cultures and everything that they're made of. And so I remember the first time when I was told that, hey, we're about to go to the United States of America and you're about to move there. And I was so excited and awesome because all I could think about was, hey, well, if America is anything like Beverly Hills 90210, then it's going to be great. Right? I was like, yo, as soon as we get off the airplane, as soon as we get down, they're gonna give us a key to a big old house. We're gonna have 2 cars, a little tiny cute dog, and it's going to be fantastic, right? And so we finally get off the plane at Dulles, and then, we're driving through, and I'm like, oh yeah, so far so good. Okay, I'm there. And then we end up, this is 98 in Northeast DC, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, somebody has lied to me. This is not what I was expecting, right? But I had to adapt, right? I had to adapt, and I was like, if this is going to be my new home, then I'm going to embrace everything about this place. I'm going to embrace everything about its culture, everything about its vibrant history, everything about all the colorful things that make this city. And I've grown to love it so much, but now I think, how in all of the years that I've been here, this city has changed quite a lot in a way that I almost do not recognize it. And then that makes me think again of my home, my second home, is starting to lose its language. And I don't want that to happen because especially for us as storytellers, as the griots, as the creative ones, the ones that were often tasked with the responsibility of carrying those stories and make sure that those stories were not lost or forgotten, because it is through those stories that we know ourselves and have our identities. I felt that I had that responsibility as now myself being a storyteller and a writer, to make sure that people know of the language of this city, that my children and our children's children, we know exactly where they come from. And so one of the things that I loved most about DC culture was go-go music. As told by the famous, the godfather of go-go, Chuck Brown, he would have this song where he'd say, and it don't mean a thing if it ain't got the go-go swing. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Clear. You know, in 1790, Alexander Hamilton proposed that the capital of the United States be on federal land, in turn giving it no statehood. This was the preoperative period. Welcome to America's purgatory. See, the city has become an illusion, a magic trick gone awry, tummy tucked behind a Capitol Hill. In 1814, the redcoats set you on fire, the burning of Washington, first operation, and you've been addicted to the surgery ever since with no anesthesia. They're trying to make monsters out of you from the district to District 9. As if you were ever ugly, the blemishes of your roads swept under cherry blossoms. See, you're nice to look at, but they're only here for your sightseeing. DC, you've become a trophy wife. Minority-owned businesses cut under the scalpels of high-rises before U Street became their street. Well, let them have a few Ethiopian restaurants here or a carry-out or two there, because we all like that good old mumbo sauce. Ha! But most times, this city has nothing to smile about. You know, in 1968, Dr. King was assassinated. Race riots ensued for 5 days, and the inner-city economy never crossed the finish line. Surgery number 2, the addiction continued in a city so violent that they sought to go from bullets to wizards. Ironic how the same black magic still happens. We are still disappearing under a new form of violence. Same aim, but a different kind of target. But don't expect more. Facelift the streets and bleach all of the borders. Chocolate City is melting. Liposuction via housing prices relative to income. You already can't vote. What makes you think that you're allowed to live here? This city has had the gentries with a LIGO, spreading at the speed of a slow wildfire, buying into a future that is blocked from the rest of us. See, we're losing the city. Resuscitate, clear, nip-tuck the schools, because a segregated education makes for a better segregated outcome. Clear, taxation without representation. Clear, replace whole bodies with whole foods. Clear, we want our cities back, so that we can finally know again who we are. We want our homes back, like Portland, like Philadelphia, like Oakland, like Detroit, like Austin, like Harlem, like DC. We want our language back. Clear, how many lives will it cost to augment a metropolis when our businesses do not need a Botox? Our culture does not need a collagen of politicians and developers playing surgeons, reconstructing the go-go soul of our land. Gentrification by incision of jackhammer, turning this city into an illusion, a magic trick gone awry, because it don't mean a thing if it ain't got the go-go swing. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Clear.